Amadeus, 2 centuries ago. Little Amadeus, the star of Rococo. Master of harmonies, beautiful melodies, operas and symphonies, each one a masterpiece. However, there's an envious rival trying to put traps in your way. But he'll always end up failing whenever you begin to play. And when we hear your magic music, all sorrows fly away. Little Amadeus, your music and your sound. Little Amadeus, they make the world go round. No matter what will be with your fantasy, you'll make it finally, 'cause music is the key.
Rumors.
Look at that, Amadeus. The whole city of Salzburg seems to be on the move. We're home again at last.
3 cheers for the great little Amadeus!
What's this?
Here, take this great big leg of ham. May it help you to grow bigger and stronger.
Make way! Here's a welcome drink for the Mozart family. A little
Do
refreshment.
something, Leopold.
That's easier said than done.
Let me try something.
Oh, it's disgusting. The little brat has only tinkled some boring notes on the piano for the Elector in Munich.
Wasn't that good after all, eh? What is the little show-off up to now?
Folks, listen. Everybody listen. Thank you for this big welcome, Salzburg. But what is this? A rat? No, 2 rats. 3, over there. Rats all over the place.
Rats? Well, and what's wrong with that?
Well, are you happy? You can get out now. If you please.
Amadeus, you are such a little rascal.
And I promise I will never change.
Oh, he will pay for this. He has blotted the reputation of my family.
Pay for it? Ah, yes, a good idea. Ah, he deserves a good beating. And I think I know what to do about it.
Hey ho! Cayetan, old pal! Where are you? Your soulmate has returned from his long, long journey.
Amadeus, at last you're back. Oh, but Cayetan's not in.
But he knew I was coming. Hey, what are you doing in there?
I'm making wine.
Servus, Amadeus.
Servus, Werner. So what about Cayetan?
He's taking violin lessons from Master Wenzel.
What?
Unfortunately, your father was too far away. For a few days, he's been leaving the house early in the morning and coming back late in the afternoon.
Boy, oh boy. Playing the violin 8 hours a day?
And he's working in Dad's shop so that he can pay for his violin lessons.
Working? Playing the violin? That doesn't sound at all like Cayetan. There must be something wrong there.
Yes, but that's all I know. Cayetan doesn't say a word about it, only that he wants to improve his playing.
All sounds very strange. I really need to find him. See you later, Ursel.
Good luck, Amadeus.
Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency will be here for the audience in a few minutes.
People say astounding things about that boy. Half the city was gathered to welcome him back.
What made him so successful? People say he enchanted the Munich court with his music.
Did really?
They almost didn't want him to leave.
Nothing but rumors, spread by the Mozarts themselves.
What do you mean by that?
It means the boy is just a cheat. His father uses him for promoting his own music at the courts.
Does he really?
The fine Mr. Mozart believes that his charming boy would go down better than an older gentleman. Therefore, he claims that his son is the composer.
And do you really believe that?
That's what I've heard. I would never claim such a thing, but the person that told me can be trusted.
Who is it?
Well, I can't tell you. That would be breach of confidence.
That is very interesting. The Empress will be interested too.
That was a very clever move. My compliments, Master.
You're right. I am a true master. This will set the plans by Mr. Mozart back by several years.
Well, where have you been? And what about all those rumors the delegate from Vienna told me about? This Mozart boy, he's not really a composer?
Rumors, Your Excellency. Nothing but rumors.
In every rumor lies a little truth, huh? Tell me more about it.
Well, people say he's not clever enough to compose. He only plays his father's music because he's a good musician.
I can't believe it. The Mozarts are honest people. They would never.
Believe it or not, but if it's true, your reputation in Vienna could suffer serious damage.
Why, my reputation?
Well, after all, you sang the boy's praises to the Empress, didn't you?
Well then, we should put him to the test. Do you have an idea?
Well, we could arrange a little competition. A spontaneous composition competition.
A what?
Let the boy compete with another genuine artist. Both of them must compose music spontaneously. We will only provide them with a basic melody. Then they must write down the notes, and that will prove it.
Another genuine composer here in Salzburg? Why don't I know this man? All right, but hurry. The Austrian delegate, will soon return to Vienna.
See to it that his father isn't there.
Whose father?
Amadeus' father, Leopold. He could easily arrange to help Amadeus.
I see. I will surely think of something.
Hey, what you, Cayetan? At last! What on earth have you been up to? I've heard the strangest things.
Rumors. Nothing but rumors. But listen, Amadeus, is it true what people say?
What do they say?
Well, I don't believe it, but they say you can't compose at all. And they say that your father composes everything for you.
That's right. The truth is, my name is Amanda, and I am an Italian lady baker. And people say you want to become a great violin player.
That's right, yes.
Tell me more. What gave you that idea?
You know Magdalena, don't you?
Katie's friend? Of course I know her.
Right. I think I've fallen for her.
Congratulations. And because of that, you think you need to become an expert on the violin?
Magdalena loves music, and so I thought...
Rubbish. You'll be old and gray before you can kiss her. We'll think of something else.
Amadeus Mozart.
Right, that's me.
I have an important message for you.
Stop! Where to?
What do you think?
How are we to know?
How about some guesses?
What was the question?
I have a very easy riddle for you today. Why is the banana bent? Find the answer!
Can't you knock, you little pest?
I could, but I didn't want to.
Sooner or later, you are going to pay for all your impertinence. I have sent for you because...
Well, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
I have sent for you because I want to tell you something very important.
That's what I thought.
You might have heard about those rumors regarding your compositions.
I've heard them, yes.
And what do you have to say about them?
They're rubbish.
Is that so?
Claptrap. Gibberish. Nonsense.
Well, the Archbishop wants to find out if it is nonsense. He wants you to prove it in a spontaneous composition competition.
Spontaneous composition competition? And who am I competing against?
You'll have to wait until tomorrow.
That's easy, too.
Not so fast. Take this document to your father immediately. The Archbishop has a commission for
No
him.
problem. Here, Pumperl. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
So, why is the banana bent?
Well, if it wasn't, it'd be straight.
Come to think of it, he's right.
Musician? No fear. I'll be a famous architect.
Mario, listen carefully. There will be a composition competition in the palace tomorrow.
What do I care?
Shut up! Amadeus has to compose something in front of the bishop, and somebody who is better will beat him at it.
Sounds thrilling. And who will that
Well,
be?
me, of course.
You, of course you. You, uncle? But you are not as good as...
I am the true master. I will compose a great composition for them. You will learn it by heart, perform it, and then I will write it down. They won't believe their ears. Come, sit next to me, nephew. Listen.
All right.
Amadeus? Oh, you're already there.
You can rely on me. Now, go over there and pretend to play.
Yes, okay.
Cayetan, that's unbelievable. I didn't know that you could play so brilliantly. Wait, I'm coming down.
And what shall I do now, huh?
That's none of my business, but please, don't try playing the violin. Good luck.
Hey, time to change.
All right, all right.
But he will wake up soon.
Doesn't sound like it. He'll sleep for ages.
So how much did you learn?
I finished. I learned it all.
All of it? Well done, my boy. Isn't it a sensational melody? Well, let me hear it.
La 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 la.
That's too much for a rat.
Very good. Fantastic. That's my big chance to play my music for the court. My time has come. But to be on the safe side, I need a little more help.
And where are we going?
Wait and see.
I don't like the old witch.
You're not the only one, and you are right. But if you know how to handle her...
Ho!
Ah, we're there.
Aha! And you know how to handle her?
Oh, yes. And this time she won't fool me.
And what do we want from her?
Ink. A very special ink. You see? No trapdoor.
Well, Mr. Devilius, how can I help you today?
Well, I'd like to have a very special ink.
Amadeus, wake up! I have to tell you something.
It's so early, Father. I'm dog-tired.
The bishop wants me to go to Moon Lake to audition a new musician for our orchestra. Your mother will be coming too.
To Moon Lake?
Yes, and you, my son, make sure you watch your manners when you're playing for all those important people. You'll be representing the Mozart family.
Of course, Papa. Was that it? Can I go back to sleep now?
Now, my dear Devilius, who is this great big poser? Great composer?
We have a slight problem. The master has been taken ill with a sudden fever. Could be catching. Very dangerous.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
Well, actually, you didn't ask me. However, I have found an equally good substitute. Another great artist.
And just where is the genius?
He's standing right here. As you might know, I am a composer too.
De Villiers? You? But you are the marshal. Well, who knows? Perhaps you do possess some secret talents. There have been some rumors going around lately about the young boy Amadeus Mozart. It's been said that he can't compose his own music. So today, we want to find out if any of these assertions are true. Two artists will compete with one another. One is the young boy Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. The other you might not know as a composer. So first, let us listen to Amadeus Mozart.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask for a melody, please?
La 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 la.
Thank you. But let's be fair, give my competitor a chance.
May I ask Mr. de Villiers to play now, please?
Well, thank you for your kind words, Amadeus. May I also ask for a melody now?
La 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 la.
Thank you, sir. That tune will never catch on. Has anyone else got a melody?
La 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 la.
Well, thank you. Excuse me. I have finished.
What? My dear ladies and gentlemen, today we have the definite proof that Amadeus Mozart can compose his own music. And from this day on, if anyone ever claims that this is not so,
I will throw him in the dungeon. Amadeus is a deceitful fraud, which has been proven here. I say dungeon.
What?
Huh?
2 minutes.
Cayetan,
at last!
What does it all mean? They're saying you can't really compose, and that you gave the bishop an empty sheet of music?
And do you believe it?
But it's not only a rumor that you...
I don't know what's happened either. I wrote the melody down, and when the bishop wanted to read it, it was gone, vanished into thin air.
Let's have a look. That's really strange.
What is?
It's unbelievable, Amadeus. I can read your music, but only very faintly. To be sure, there's something wrong here.
I told you so.
It could be invisible ink. And I was almost convinced that you really couldn't...
I forgive you. You'd better get me out of here.
Don't worry. You can count on me.
Would you like me to play my composition again?
Oh, well, thank you, de Villiers. I think that'll do for today. Oh, people will ignore me from now on. I was taken in by a liar. But actually, I just don't want to believe it.
But Your Excellency, you know that I will do my very best to restore your reputation.
So... I've heard that such things do work. Let's see. Darn, it hasn't worked.
What now? Oh, who could have thought up such a mean thing?
There's only one person who could do it.
I think we should go to the tower.
To Marshal de Villiers?
Yes, come on, Cayetan.
You two go ahead. I'll keep a lookout. All right, hurry up. Let's look for the invisible ink.
And I only had to wait until the ink started to work.
If de Villiers was behind all this, he wouldn't hide the ink in here.
They're coming.
Hurry, we must hide somewhere.
What are we going to do now? This mark will betray us. Quick!
The invisible ink.
And Amadeus will spend the rest of his life as a notorious liar.
Nobody will ever believe him again.
But that's such a mean thing to do. He hasn't done anything at all.
Ha! What are you talking about? Don't you ever say that again, or you can watch sheep in Milan again. One thing's for sure, I am the best composer around. And I'm planning to stay the best.
Huh?
Hey, isn't that? Get out of my way. Who was that?
Perhaps an admirer?
Where are the rascals?
Oh, I think I saw something over there. Huh?
Thanks, Mario.
And are you sure that the ink will become invisible now? Amadeus, I think I must apologize to you for believing such utter nonsense about you.
It's only visible for a few seconds, Your Excellency.
Oh my goodness, who would do something like that?
Well, I can imagine who'd love to see me sitting in a dungeon on just bread and water.
There he is! Your Excellency wanted to see me.
Yes, de Villiers. Have a look at what the Hagenauer boy has shown me. Somebody played a mean trick on Amadeus with invisible ink.
What? But that's scandalous.
Where did you find this fluid?
Behind the palace.
Do you know anything about it?
Me? Oh, no. Your Excellency should know that I'm a great admirer of Amadeus. That little brat has simply knocked me out.
Rats usually desert a sinking ship.
I hate precocious kids.
Well, I must confess, it wasn't me who played the violin.
Who was it then?
It was Amadeus. He was standing behind the wall.
It was Amadeus? So you played for me?
He was doing me a good turn.
You two boys are funny. But I feel really honored.
Here come our parents.
Amadeus, Nana, we're back. Hello, Cayetan, Magdalena, Ursel.
Papa! Mama!
Is everything all right? We've been hearing the strangest things.
Rumors! It's all rumors!
Welcome to Monty's world. He is smart and evil. Welcome to Monty's world. He is small, but he will show you all how he stands tall. There's much to discover with Monty.
Hi, children. In this episode, you've seen a lot of Amadeus' hometown, Salzburg. I've collected some more scenes, and you can make your own Salzburg video with them on our website. Here you will find many different scenes. They all take place somewhere in Salzburg. The city is located in Austria, which is a country in Europe. You can drag and drop the scenes you like most here. And in this way, you can move and edit your pictures till you think they fit best to the music. Now you can make your very own film.
Little
You can find this super-duper film game on our website, little-amadeus.com. Have fun with it, says Monty.
Little Amadeus, 2 centuries ago. Little Amadeus, the star of Rococo. Master of harmonies, beautiful melodies, operas and symphonies, each one a masterpiece. However, there's an envious rival trying to put traps in your way. But he'll always end up failing whenever you begin to play. And when we hear your magic music, all sorrows fly away. Little Amadeus, your music and your sound. Little Amadeus, they make the world go round. No matter what will be with your fantasy, you'll make it finally, 'cause music is the key.